We're all ready, but for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the Dark...
Can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
That thing?
Better heart.
The best...
Guess left can be right, sometimes. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger. Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. The wild... The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. You're empty of ki. Every little bit helps. Your energy is empty. You're not dead yet. Hey, smarty. Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The MORKS produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on... Definitely not open. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Quite a shock to the system. Let's try that again. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. He wants to... He does... There's no doubt. Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here fueling its source of life. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the... You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but ask... He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's...
Tamuk Gabamuktam.
He lost you there for a while.
Tamuk Gabamuktam.
He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain.
Baluutulua.
The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
Mauya.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the... His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are...
Mauya.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Selukutalan jeg også.
He's heard.
Gesauler ved Kjodlep. Himatu. Saina.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Fairy tale.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Ah! That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about love?
Not as much as it hurt.
Always making this.
And you're...
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important.
Junto con tu bon yevun balu. Setuatan pop kila.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between... The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's a bridge. Just get over it. They've restrewed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at... Figures the Sifu would be interested in seeing you.
Zata is the muy totloho. Kariesne zdace. Paro, ya put
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing... He's referred... There's Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about... Jagni doesn't... Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests... The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. Their kin must put an end to the war before... He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Even if you see the world differently, you must hit them as soon and... Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rival's outposts, you'll challenge... Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. It's becoming terminal. absolutely drained. Try again when you have some key energy. Lightning up. Been taking your vitamins? Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling. As time passes, memory echoes of a long-lost past like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swim. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. He says that wasn't too bad, was it? Wait a... Judging by your Mooma's look, it's... You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't... You should know. She'll see you at the village square.
Asil natu.
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're truly a kidling. You should look... He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. You'll continue. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late. There's no way. He wants to know who you think you are. She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Vasen kasaman warut.
She's there for all disciples.
Kent sib.
The most important.
Gendrana mala.
It's time to focus on your training now. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Goga.
He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training.
Gira Vabasco.
He'll leave the quick pool.
Kakwana.
He suggests.
Ja.
He's curious to see what you found.
Ikaya Marafka.
He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA. He says it's about. The stuff. You should take it with you. Wear it to practice. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.